Hi, I'm John Paul, Senior Manager of Public Affairs and Traffic Safety for AAA Northeast. And when it comes to winter driving, really February is the month we really need to worry about. That's the month we tend to have the most snow, and that's where we really have to be as careful as we are any other month of the year. And really, when it comes to winter weather, you really have to look at the roadways itself. You have to really think about being careful. And the first thing is you need to make sure you have great tires on your car. The tires are the only part of the car that ever really touches the ground. And then you want to make sure the tread is in good shape. Winter accidents and crashes happen because cars slip and slide. So look at that roadway and really slow down your speed a lot too. Intersections can be one of the places that are most dangerous because the snow and ice tends to melt. When you get a little bit of a layer of water on top of ice, that's when it becomes most slippery. Then, of course, out on the highway. What do you do when you're out on the highway and you're getting behind a big truck? First thing to do, hit your windshield washer button. Get your windshield clean before you approach that truck. And now all of a sudden you're not trying to wash off that junk that builds up on your windshield. And keep that good, safe following distance. Keep a 3 to 4 second following distance as you're driving your vehicle so you're not driving too close. And again, watch out for those intersections. Slow down before you come to the intersection and easy on the gas, easy on the brake. That's what really makes winter driving safe. It's when you accelerate sharply or need to stop quickly is where you can run into the most problem. So try to really anticipate the roadway coming ahead. So look for those intersections coming up. Get your foot off the gas pedal. If you're stopping at a point where you sort of find yourself rolling forward, that means you're stopping too quickly. So as you're approaching intersections, easy on the gas, easy on the brakes, slow down nice and easy, and accelerate away from that intersection nice and easily. And when it comes to intersections, remember, about 90% of the people roll through stop signs in residential areas. Don't be one of those people. Come to a full and complete stop, and just be prepared for this winter weather. You don't need to be afraid of driving in wintertime. You just need to respect the conditions that are there. That's the important part. Respect that weather condition. Be careful when you're out on the road. That's going to make the real difference as a safe driver. So look at those intersections, look for the other vehicles, and it might sound kind of crazy, but even in wintertime, make sure you have your sunglasses with you because you'll get an awful lot of glare from other cars, the snow on the road, and the slick roadways. So a little bit of that morning sun can become especially dangerous to the point where people actually have crashes because they actually drive into that morning sun and it can become a real problem. So look at a variety of things when you're driving. The other thing is what happens when you get into a skid. Well, there's a few simple solutions for that. First off, if you do get into a skid, take your foot off the gas. Don't step on the brake. That's what one of the mistakes people do. And look and steer in the direction where you want the car to go. So as an example, if you were turning right and the car was skidding straight, you want to take your foot off the gas, you want to turn the steering wheel in the direction where you want to go, and then slowly apply the gas again. That's going to keep you from getting into trouble. You may find you're turning a little too fast, and then you may need to just correct a little bit. But jamming on the brakes is the worst thing you can do in slippery conditions because all you do is you'll tend to skid at that point. So very careful when it comes to driving in the wintertime. And again, the rules are pretty simple. Do everything slower. Easy on the gas, easy on the brakes, slow steering maneuvers, keep your speed down. There are times where even in bad weather conditions, if the speed limit's 40 or 50 miles an hour, you might want to cut that in half to say 30 or 40 miles an hour just to be safe. And most importantly, leave plenty of room between you and all the cars around you. That's the important part because if something does happen and you need to step on the brakes or if the car gets into a skid, you want to make sure you have plenty of room to be able to do that. And one of the other things is, and we run into this a lot of times in the winter, people are in such a hurry, they really just don't take the time to make sure that their car is both mechanically in good shape, but also make sure it's all ready to go in the wintertime. And part of that being ready is really think about cleaning your car off in the winter. Too many times I see people on my way to work, and all they've done is they've just clean the windshield. They haven't thought about the snow on the back of the car. They haven't thought about the snow on the front of the car. So think about cleaning your car. Typically start from the top and work your way down. but clean all the snow off the car, not just off the windshield. Clean it off the roof, clean it off the hood, clean it off the trunk. Make sure you get it off the headlights and taillights, including the license plate. In Massachusetts now, where we have tolls that read the license plates, you can actually be stopped if your license plate's obstructed. So clean all the snow off your car, start from the top, work your way down, clean it all off, the driver's door so you can get into the car without getting snow in the car. A clean car is a safe car. Old rules haven't changed. You want to see and be seen. So you want to make sure the windshield is good and clean, the windows are all good and clean, and all the snow off the car. These are the kind of tips that will make you a safe winter driver. And again, winter isn't something you need to be afraid of. You just need to respect that winter driving.